As darkness slowly descends, this place does not sink into its usual silence. The monsters have returned, gigantic wild boars rampaging through everything in their path. Our patience has reached its limit. We quickly assemble, weapons ready, nerves stretched tight. A breathless showdown is about to unfold. Watch now to witness this unprecedented, intense battle. Not only are their numbers increasing, but wild boars are becoming more aggressive. They no longer just destroy crops, they are willing to attack humans. In 2019, in Italy, a 77-year-old hunter was gored to death by a wild boar while hunting. The beast charged out of the underbrush and attacked him without warning. This story serves as a stark reminder for those of us venturing into hunts like these. We must always remain cautious. In the vast wilderness where these monstrous creatures dwell, anything can happen. As soon as we arrived and took our positions, a wild boar suddenly charged down the hillside. It tried to escape, but my quick reflexes allowed me to pull the trigger in time. The gunshot echoed, and in an instant, the dark figure collapsed, motionless in the vast jungle. After securing our first success, I headed towards my teammates to continue the intense battle. From a distance, chaotic sounds echoed, the relentless barking of dogs mixed with the enraged growls of wild boars. Suddenly, a gunshot rang out, but the wounded boar refused to surrender. It went berserk, dashing away in an attempt to escape the encirclement. Under the relentless pressure of the hunting dogs and our tight formation, the wild boars became panicked and disoriented. Gunfire erupted from all sides, and one by one, the beasts fell. Tears of triumph erupted among our team, a thrilling hunt, gripping to the very last second. Following the guidance of a local, we moved toward another hill. Spreading out along the gentle slopes, we quickly blocked off every possible escape route for the boars. From my position, I spotted a wild boar dashing right in front of me. A swift strike was executed. With a single gunshot, the boar was taken down in an instant. The distant barking of dogs signaled that the prey was near. I immediately took my stance, prepared for the showdown. Under relentless pursuit from the dogs, the wild boar was forced into a vulnerable position. It desperately turned back, searching for an escape route, but two decisive shots ended all hope. Elsewhere, gunshots continued to echo. Every well-aimed shot meant another fallen boar. Dark figures of all sizes, from smaller juveniles to massive adults, lay scattered across the hunting ground, marking a highly successful pursuit. A strong start had the entire team excited as we climbed higher towards the hilltop. From the hillside, we observed dark figures darting through the tree cover. They were not running in panic, rather, they were heading toward the mountain peak, where the dense forest could serve as a natural shield. One wrong move, and the entire herd could disappear from our sights. We held our positions, ready, but not hasty in pulling the trigger. Suddenly, a wild boar charged right in front of me. Without hesitation, I fired, taking it down instantly. Sensing danger, the wild boars turned and scattered in all directions. But this time, we were ready. My comrades swiftly tightened the perimeter. Gunfire erupted in quick succession, echoing through the vast jungle. The hunt had entered its most thrilling phase. Another heart-pounding pursuit was playing out on the other side of the hill. The hunters' shouts of excitement blended with the pounding of their hearts. Everyone was laser-focused, determined not to miss a single shot, nor let any prey get away. Guns were raised, locked onto their targets, resolute in bringing home victory. With each passing second, the hunt became even more intense. We had protected the villagers, safeguarded the crops, and ensured the community's safety. And I knew that no matter how tough the challenges ahead, we would always be ready to face them and fight for what was right. Thank you all for following this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.
That's my house every time it gets dark. Strange sounds from deep in the forest make us shiver. Those are the sounds of wild boars, uninvited vandals, constantly destroying my family's small garden. Today, a few friends and I have planned to go hunting at night in a nearby wild valley. What will we get from this hunting trip? Join me on this dramatic and crazy journey. Late in the afternoon, we drove into the valley, following a small dirt road full of rocks and gravel, eroded by the rain last night, making the journey more difficult. Before us was a peaceful scene of green pastures, herds of zebras and ostriches wandering around looking for food. The sky gradually darkened. A heavy air seemed to signal an upcoming thunderstorm. But that did not shake our determination. It was not until around 7:30 p.m. when the thick darkness covered the forest. The first wild boars began to appear. They were impressive in size, with thick dark grey fur and a characteristic long snout, always alert to strange noises around. In the drizzling rain, we quietly watched the pigs approach the trap and cautiously begin their meal, waiting for the right moment. I quickly opened fire on the pig in the most favorable position. The gunshots made the pigs panic and scatter everywhere. We immediately adjusted our guns and continued to search for targets in the darkness of the forest. Another pig slowly stepped out of the bushes. I pulled the trigger. The gunshot made it collapse on the spot. This night's hunt was really crazy. The rain made things more difficult, but we persisted, determined to take down the prey that had entered our sights. 1, 2. Fortunately, the rain quickly stopped, leaving the air cool and quiet. We decided to move to another location, a large grassland nearby. In the pitch black night, the herd of cows was resting, creating a peaceful scene. Not long after, we discovered something unexpected. Did you see it? Not just one, but many giant wild boars, standing crowded among the herds of cows. These wild boars can weigh up to 200 kg, and with their ferocious nature, they are not afraid to face other species. I aimed at the largest wild boar, held the gun tightly and pulled the trigger, and took down the other pigs one by one. With each shot, we had to focus on shooting accurately, making sure to take down as many pigs as possible. Crowded herds of pigs panicked and ran away, making aiming more difficult. At the same time, we also had to be careful not to accidentally shoot the herd of cows. When the hunt ended, the ground was full of shot pigs, scattered everywhere. We quickly collected the spoils, lined up to take inventory. Although we had taken down many pigs, the number of pigs that escaped was still very large, making us feel regretful. Our goal did not stop there. Determined to hunt bigger wild boars, we climbed onto the truck bed, looking out into the distance for prey. One of the weapons I had carefully prepared was a loudspeaker that emitted a special sound. The realistic sound from the loudspeaker not only made the pigs curious, but also attracted them closer. Look! A wild boar was quickly weaving through the grass, coming towards us. It was huge, with dark skin and fur, its eyes glowing red under the light, although a little wary. Curiosity made it continue to move towards us. When it was within ideal distance, I fired the first shot, aiming straight at its head. However, the wild boar did not fall. The second and third shots rang out in succession. I still struggled and tried to run away. It was not until the fifth shot that I was able to completely take down the prey. The spoils of war made us extremely excited.
Kidding me? What?
It seemed that this hunting experiment was more successful than expected, as not only the sound but also the light from the headlights attracted more pigs. We continued to ambush, taking down a few more, all of which were attracted by the sound I made. This was truly a new and exciting night hunting experience I had ever had. It was late at night, but we still persisted in ambushing, determined to take down a few more wild pigs. Giant black shadows were leisurely foraging in the field, accidentally entering our sights. Once I had aimed at a target, I quickly opened fire. The loud gunshots frightened the pigs and they ran away. However, our group of hunters did not let them escape. We all carefully adjusted our guns, trying to take down an entire herd of pigs.
Hey, what you got, bud?
The accurate shots helped us take down many large pigs, which was a great achievement. On a quiet night, we worked tirelessly to kill the pigs, contributing to minimizing the damage they caused to the farmers in the area. However, as the night grew late, fatigue gradually set in. We realized that it was time to end the hunt. Gunshots gradually faded away, and perhaps the pigs were too scared to come back. The hunt ended with a proud result, bringing us the joy of a successful night of hunting. Last gunshots fell silent, and the countryside returned to its usual quiet. Despite the difficulties and challenges. Our teamwork and perseverance helped us achieve our goal. It was truly a memorable experience. Crazy but fun night. Thank you for following and see you on the next journey.